Rockstar have just given us some new details on some of the upcoming content that they're going to be adding into Grand Theft Auto Online tomorrow, which is really cool. So this information can be found on their latest Newswire post, and the title of that is The Terrorbyte and Oppressor Mark II, plus client jobs and more coming tomorrow to Grand Theft Auto Online. Very cool. So Rockstar has sort of laid out everything we are going to be getting with new details, information, screenshots, tips and tricks, and more. So let's dive into this. They stated the Benefactor Terrorbyte and the Pegassi Oppressor Mk II hit the town tomorrow, courtesy of Warstock Cache and Carry. The Terrorbyte is a fully rigged command unit, custom built by Lester's trusted hacker contact Paige, and can handle the operations for your vast criminal network from anywhere in the state. Meanwhile, the infamous rocket-powered Oppressor hyperbike gets a significant upgrade with the Oppressor Mark II. Together, these new tools of the trade are the next evolution for every enterprising nightclub owner. Okay, and they obviously show this photo right here. So a couple things we get from this. These are going to be the two new vehicles that are released tomorrow, the Benefactor Terrorbyte and the Oppressor Mark II. They're both going to be available on the Warstock Cache and Carry site, which is kind of awesome. Rockstar confirms that Lester's hacker friend Paige is going to be the contact that sort of leads us through the Benefactor Terrorbyte and its missions and stuff like that. And that's really cool. Rockstar tried to get people confused with their wording again. They mentioned the Oppressor hyperbike getting a significant upgrade. I'm going to say this once again. You cannot bring the regular Oppressor to the Terrorbyte and like magically upgrade it. Like you have to buy the Oppressor Mark II. It's a separate vehicle. They're completely disconnected, even though their names are very similar. I don't know why Rockstar decided to, word it like that, because it is a little bit confusing. Now, on the photo itself, you can obviously see the blue Terrorbyte, the orange Pegassi Oppressor with one of those standard gun running camos, and then you've got the drone in the top right-hand corner. And I think Rockstar is making the drone look way bigger than it actually is, because if you take a look at this thing in real life, it is real small. Well, I guess I shouldn't say real life, but when you get it in Grand Theft Auto Online, this thing is tiny. And it looks like it's just as equal to the size of the Oppressor Mark II there. So I think Rockstar's having some fun with that. This drone is actually a lot smaller than you think. So, but that's pretty cool right there. That's our first photo. Again, it shows off a couple customization options of the Terrorbyte, like the fact that you can tint the windows, change the colors, etc. But this is going to be a really cool vehicle. That is the first photo right there. The second photo Rockstar shows off has to do with the Nerve Center. They state the Nerve Center's touchscreen computer contains Paige's custom app, allowing you to hack your illicit businesses and launch your new client jobs. So let's talk about this photo before we dive into some of the info that Rockstar's provided as well. You guys can see that there's three people here. This is the Nerve Center. This is going to be the back part of the Terrorbyte. The person on the far back, I believe, is controlling the drones. The person on the left is controlling the turret center. And the person in the foreground is obviously looking at either the new client jobs or controlling the businesses, as you guys can see that image on the screen, which we've seen before. So that's really cool. We also get to see some of the customization done to the Nerve Center as well. You can see sort of like the skull and crossbones design pattern on the wall. The color scheme, which is very colorful, purple, yellow, and blue, which is obviously pretty cool. You can also see how tight it is back here. Like, this is not a big place at all. That door behind that individual right there leads to the cab of the truck so that you could ultimately drive it. So it's going to be very similar to the Avenger, how you can go back and forth. You can go from the front to driving to the Nerve Center, back and forth, back and forth. So again, that's going to be pretty cool. Now, more details on the Nerve Center. Rockstar says everything you possibly need to take down any score. Tap into the powerful Nerve Center of the Terrorbyte to command turret and drone stations. Lock onto multiple targets and eliminate them simultaneously with the multi-lock missile battery. Customize the Mark II Oppressor and modify your arsenal at the Mark II Weapon Workshop, and launch new client jobs from the touchscreen computer. The drone station provides a flying drone unit that can shock anyone who steps out of line with its stun gun. The specialized vehicle workshop is built to house and customize your new Oppressor Mark II, which is invaluable for rapid escapes and chases while handling operations on the road. So basically, this describes everything you're going to be able to do inside the Nerve Center, starting with that turret station that has a very unique multi-lock-on missile battery, which is very cool. They give us the Mark II weapon workbench, but we already have that in the MOC and the Avenger. They talk about the new drone station, which will basically have a drone that has a stun gun on it, which is kind of cool. And then the specialized vehicle workshop, which you guys can actually see right here, which is very, very tiny. It's not going to be able to store other vehicles. That's been another thing that I've heard a lot of people talking about. You know, are we going to be able to store a car in here? No. This thing is only meant for the Oppressor Mark II. I mean, look how tiny this thing is. But you can see there, that is where the Oppressor Mark II is going to be stored. There looks to be some more computer screens and a tool wall on the back with, I think, a pair of pants hanging on the right side. I don't know why that would be there. Maybe it's a jacket. I'm not sure. But that's where you're going to be customizing and storing the Oppressor Mark II. Again, you don't have to store it here, but it's the only place in which you can customize it here. So that's something to keep in mind as well. It's also a really cool paint job too. I don't know what it is. I think it's one of the gun running ones, but that looks kind of awesome. And then Rockstar says, customize the Oppressor Mark II from the specialized vehicle workshop and store for quick deployment both on and off mission. So that's awesome. Obviously, really, really excited about that. The next thing Rockstar talks about is client jobs. They said, access Paige's devious new app from the Terrorbyte's touchscreen computer and run new scores with client jobs. Launch client jobs on your own as an MC president, CEO, or VIP, and take them down cleanly with the support of an MC gang or organization. As long as you can deliver, Paige has clients willing to pay, infiltrate Life Invader with a drone to hack and secure data, disrupt alarm systems to steal precious jewels, steal from bank robbers, and more in 6 new jobs. So we've talked about these 6 new jobs previously. Rockstar shows off what one of them is going to be like right here. This is obviously breaking into the Life Invader building where they say deploy the drone for specialty hacking functionality while on select client jobs. So that's a cool little fact right there, is that on the missions, the drones are going to have more features. However, in free mode, they are only going to have the ability to stun people and then detonate or basically explode. So I kind of expected that Rockstar have cool features for these client jobs. In this photo as well, you can also see the Terrorbyte parked on the street there. So you're obviously going to have to keep the Terrorbyte in range of the Life Invader building so that the drone can ultimately do its work. Now, the only other thing I got out of this is it does look as if you're going to have to be an MC president, CEO, or VIP to launch the client jobs. So I'm not sure, again, if you're going to have to do these in a public session or a invite-only or private session. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. That is a little bit strange. I understand, you know, you doing the business stuff as an MC president, CEO, or VIP, but I don't understand the client jobs. So we'll kind of have to wait and see how that works when it's added tomorrow. Rockstar give us more details on hacking our businesses. They say, while your nightclub rakes in legitimate cash and your technicians toil away occurring contraband for your nightclub warehouse, Paige's app can network all your already owned businesses, allowing you to launch, steal, and resupply runs from anywhere. Keep your gun running supplies, air freight cargo, special cargo, vehicle cargo, and biker supplies fully stocked and running like a well-oiled machine. So again, this just confirms the business consolidation part of the Terrorbyte, how it's going to work, how we can launch, steal, and resupply all of our stuff. That's awesome. Rockstar also specifically talk about the Pegassi Oppressor Mark II. They said the Oppressor Mark II with rocket boost functionality can cover long distances with ease, helping any criminal entrepreneur manage multiple business locations in Los Santos and Blaine County. The Oppressor Mark II poses a lot of questions. Is it a motorbike? Yes. Does it have wheels? No. Is that a jet engine underneath? Yes. Does that mean what you think it means? Oh, yes. How is this possible? Well, when the world's sleekest hyperbike and most brutal fighter jet love each other very much, ... You get the idea. They also confirm it's going to be available from Warstock Cache and Carry tomorrow, and the Oppressor Mark II can be stored anywhere, but it's exclusively customizable in the specialized workshop for the Terrorbyte. So again, they confirm what I've been saying, that you can store it anywhere you want, in a garage, in an office, in a nightclub, but you got to customize it in the Terrorbyte. Now, last but not least, they give us some tips regarding the Terrorbyte and everything that's going to be going on. They said the Terrorbyte is stored on the new garage level of the nightclub warehouse, where you can upgrade its armor, engine, and tuning for effective rapid response to client jobs, steal, and supply missions. So they confirm it's going to be stored on that special B5 level of the Nightclub warehouse. They also say the Terrorbyte's cab comes equipped with a powerful update of the LSPD's outdated Maverick scanner, which allows you to see a detailed breakdown of persons of interest in the area, and everything from their combat info to any other dirt they might be hiding. It's also got some job-specific features packed in too. So that also confirms that Rockstar basically did the scanner for one of the client jobs, but they're allowing you to use it in free mode. And you can see this is what it shows: name, rank, total earnings, player kills and deaths, accuracy, favorite weapon, favorite vehicle, favorite radio station, private dances, and sex acts purchased. So as I've stated in previous videos, a lot of those things really don't matter or help you out in any way, shape, or form. But it might be interesting to know if you're trying to, get to know someone else in Grand Theft Auto Online. And the last thing they said is keep the Oppressor Mk II customized and stored in the Terrorbyte, and break out the flying bike when you need to chase down targets or quickly make your way to a new location. The Terrorbyte can be returned to storage through the interaction menu, while both the Terrorbyte and the Mk II Oppressor can be delivered through the interaction menu. So what Rockstar confirmed here is that the Oppressor Mk II can be delivered through the interaction menu. Like if you're an MC president, you can call it in instantaneously, but I also wonder if you can call it in instantaneously through like the vehicle tab, like if you wanted to request that. So we'll have to wait and see. And they also confirmed the Terrorbyte's going to work similarly to the MOC and the Avenger, how you can return it to storage and you can call it in anytime you want. But as I told you yesterday, they're also going to conflict with each other. You can't have both out at the same time. So anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Are you now excited for tomorrow to see what Rockstar is going to offer? I know I am. As always, I will be live streaming as soon as this content arrives, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care. And I'll see you guys in the next video.